You don't need a huge workshop to create top-tier epoxy tables. In fact, some of the best businesses started in garages and sheds. Let me show you how to make the most of a small workspace without sacrificing quality or efficiency. The first consideration is location. A workshop needs proper ventilation, sufficient power supply, and enough accessibility for moving materials and finished tables. Since epoxy releases fumes, a space with windows or an exhaust system is essential. Air filtration systems or a simple bulb fan can improve airflow. Electrical capacity is another factor. Working with epoxy requires tools like saws, sanders, and drills, so having enough outlet and amperage prevent repair circuits. Accessibility is just as important. A cramped space with limited access to tools and materials slows down production, so organizing everything efficiently is crucial. Creating a logical workflow in a small workshop is the next step. Dividing the space into functional zones will streamline the epoxy table making process. These zones include material storage, cutting and shaping, epoxy pouring, sanding and finishing, and assembly and packing. Each zone should be arranged so that tasks flow smoothly from one stage to the next. The material storage area should have racks for wood slabs, labeled bins for epoxy supplies, and designated spaces for pigments, finishes, and tools. Keeping materials off the floor prevents damage and makes it easier to find what is needed. The cutting and shaping area should have a workbench with clamps, a table saw or circular saw, and a router station. A vacuum or dust collection system reduces mess and keeps the workspace clean. The epoxy pouring station is one of the most critical areas. Since epoxy requires a level surface for an even cure, a steady work table is a must. Silicone mats or HDPE sheets prevent resin from sticking, making cleanup easier. The area should also be free from dust to prevent contamination during curing. Once the epoxy cures, the sanding and finishing zone becomes important. An orbital sander, a belt sander, and a dust extractor create a smooth professional finish. Keeping sandpaper, polishing compounds, and finishing oils nearby speeds up the process. Finally, the assembly and packing area should be equipped with table legs, mounting hardware, and protective wrapping for shipping. An efficient packing setup ensures that finished pieces arrive at their destination in perfect condition. Choosing the right tools for a small workshop balances functionality with space saving. A table saw or circular saw is necessary for cutting slab to size. A router with different bits allows for shaping edges and creating decorative details. An orbital sander and a belt sander help achieve a smooth finish, while epoxy mixing tools like digital scales, measuring cups, and silicone stir sticks ensures accurate resin to hardener ratios. A steady workbench with adjustable clamps secures wood and epoxy pieces during cutting, pouring, and finishing. Proper personal protective equipment, including respirators, nitrile gloves, safety glasses, and hearing protection, is essential when working with epoxy and power tools. Since small spaces can become cluttered quickly, using smart storage solutions like pegboards, Wall-mounted shelves and label containers will keep tools and materials organized. Wood slabs should be stored vertically on racks to prevent warping and maximize space. A pegboard wall is a great way to keep frequently used tools within reach while freeing up workbench space. Clear labeling of epoxy pigments, sandpaper, and hardware eliminate wasted time searching for supplies. Mobile storage carts can hold mixing supplies, clamps, and other tools, allowing them to be moved easily between workstations. Ventilation and dust control are critical in a small workshop. Epoxy fumes and sawdust can create hazardous conditions if not managed properly. An exhaust fan, air purifiers, and an open door policy improve airflow. A shop vacuum with a HEPA filter or a dedicated dust extractor helps remove airborne particles, keeping the workspace cleaner and safer. A respirator with organic vapor filters should always be worn when working with epoxy. Lighting is another factor that affects workflow. Overhead LED lighting provides general brightness, while task light focus on specific areas like the epoxy pouring station and sanding zone. Good lighting helps spot imperfections early, leading to a higher quality finish. Power management is also important. Easily accessible outlets, surge protectors, and well-secured extension cords prevent safety hazards and keep tools running smoothly. Workflow optimization ensures that production runs efficiently even in a compact workspace. The process should start with wood selection and preparation. Choosing, cutting, and flattening slabs before epoxy application saves time and reduces mistakes. Once the wood is prepared, setting up the mold, sealing the wood, and pouring the epoxy are the next steps, ensuring that the epoxy cures in a dust-free environment results in a flawless surface. After curing, the sanding and finishing process smooths out imperfections and enhances the table's overall appearance. The final assembly stage includes attaching legs or bases and adding protective coatings. Packaging the finished product securely ensures safe delivery to customers. Organizing each step in a logical order maximizes productivity and minimizes wasted time. Thank you for watching. If this video was helpful, consider subscribing and sharing for others to also get it. See you in the next video.